Good morning, I'm Professor Hicks. I'm your online math instructor, and I would love for you to be here, but you are not, so I thought about you. I would like to teach you today integers. So let's suppose you have an exercise like this. 10 minus 6 minus 2 plus 20 minus 7 plus 5 minus 8. I would like for you to see in a different way the integers. Instead of reading 10 minus 6 minus 2 and so forth, I want you to see every positive number as money you earned and every negative number as money you lost or you spent. And I want you to see them line up one after the other. So I earned $10 here, 20 here, 5 here, all my positives. And I spent $6 in the grocery, and $2 I got some drink, and $7 some gas, and $8 I went to the movies. Good? And we'll make a chart. I'm going to put all my negative numbers here. There were 6, 2, 7, 8. And I'm going to put all my earning money on the right. 10, 20, and 5. So instead of subtracting and adding, all I'm going to do, I'm going to add each column. I earned $10 and 20 and 5. I earned a total of $35. I spent 6 and 2 and 7, 8, and that was $23. And there's one more operation at the end. At the end, when you have the total of the earned money and spent money, all you do is to subtract them. 35 minus 23 equals 12, and keep the sign of the larger. I earn more than I spent, then my answer is positive. Positive 12. Good. Integers problem number 2. I have 9 minus 5 plus 12 minus 10 minus 20 plus 3 minus 40. But again, I'll look as this is my money earned, positive 9, positive 12, positive 3. Negative numbers are money that I spent. I spent $5, I spent 10, I spent 20, I spent 40. And I'll make a chart. I'm going to put my negative numbers at the left, and they are 5, 10, 20, and 40. There will be a total of 40, 60, 75. My earned money are 9 and 12 and 3. I add them up, $21, $24. Great. Last operation always, subtract the smallest from the largest. 75 minus 24, that's 51. What sign? I spend more money than I have, then I'm in negative, and I'll be a negative 51. Okay, our next problem. What do you do when you have more than one sign for each number? Now remember, every number can have only one sign. If a number has two signs, you have to combine them using a rule. If the signs are the same, there will be a positive. If the signs are different, there will be a negative. So first step is combine the signs for the number that have more than one. Negative 3, that's only one sign, no need to combine them. Two signs here, I have to combine them. Same sign, it's a positive. One sign, no need to combine. Different signs, negative. One sign stays the same. Different signs, negative. So my problem is much easier now. It's nothing else than a chart. Green, money that I earn. Red, money that I spend. I can make a chart. Negative numbers. That will be a 3 and a 4 and a 6 and a 9. I add them up. I spend 3 plus 4, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 9, $22. I earned $2 and $7. I earned $9. At the end, you always do what? Subtract. Let's subtract over here. I subtract 22 minus 9, which is 13. Positive or negative? I have more money on the left, which is my bill side, then my number will be a negative. Okay, let's multiply some integers. Let's suppose you have negative 2 times 3. Since you have only two numbers, you could just combine, different signs, that would be a negative. Same sign, that would be a positive. But what do you do if you have three numbers? We are going to use a rule that consists in counting the number of negatives you have. For instance, in this problem, I have how many negatives? Just one. One negative. Here I have two negatives. Two negatives. I have three negatives here. And I have four negatives here. According to this rule, if the number of negatives is odd, the answer will be negative. If the number of negatives in a multiplication or division problem is even, the answer is going to be positive. So when you start multiplying or dividing, make sure you choose the correct sign. One negative, that's odd. That will be a negative sign. Two negatives, that's even. That will give me a positive sign for the answer. Three negatives, that's odd again. That will be a negative sign. Four negatives, it's an even. That will be a positive. So once the sign is on the board, on the paper, you just multiply. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 3 times 1, 6. 2 times 3 times 1 times 5, 30. But remember the signs of each one of them.